I have already baked 3 7-inch round cakes and 3 5-inch round cakes, but you can customize this cake to any size you'd like. Fill the cakes with buttercream and then add more buttercream to the top and the sides of the cake. On the top of the cake, use an offset spatula to push the buttercream towards the center of the cake. Repeat the layering and filling for the smaller 5-inch cakes and then pop them into the refrigerator to chill for at least 30 minutes. Add a small amount of buttercream to the cake plate and move the larger cake onto the plate. Next, add pre-measured and cut wooden dowels. Stack the smaller cake on top of the larger cake and begin the buttercream fur. The piping tip I'm using is Bakery Crafts number 234. Continue piping around the entire cake. Onto the eyes. I'm rolling out a black piece of fondant and placing my eye template on top of it and tracing around it with an X-Acto knife. I will put a link to this template down in the description box. Trim the template to reveal the next eye shape and repeat the process of rolling out the fondant and tracing around it with an X-Acto knife. Attach the blue part of the eye to the black with water. Repeat the entire process again for the black center of the eye. Roll out a white piece of fondant and use Wilton piping tips number 12 and 10 to cut out small circles for the white sparkles in the eyes. Next up is the cat's muzzle. Roll out a thicker piece of fondant, cover it with plastic wrap, and use a heart cutter to cut out the shape. I used plastic wrap to make the edges a little bit more rounded. Cut away the tip of the heart, but don't get rid of it just yet. Turn the extra piece around and use it for the cat's mouth. Create dots in the muzzle by randomly pushing a pointed tool into the fondant. Make a nose by cutting out a small heart and attach it to the muzzle with water. Make a tongue by cutting out a small circle and then flatten it out with your fingers and attach it with water. So cute! Let's move on to the ears. Start by rolling out a white piece of fondant and cut out 2 hearts with a heart cutter. Repeat the same process in pink fondant. Brush the white hearts with water and attach the pink, leaving a little white at the top. Cut away any excess from the bottom. Brush a dot of water onto the bottom of the ears and pinch the ends together. Our cat needs some sparkle. Brush the pink of the ears and the nose with water and sprinkle some disco dust over them. Dump off the excess onto a piece of parchment paper and pour the excess dust back into its container so we don't waste any. The pearl necklace is up next. Roll out a thick piece of fondant and use a large round piping tip to cut out a bunch of circles. Roll the circles into pearls. We will need quite a few pearls. Make more than I have here because I ran out. To make them shiny silver, place the pearls into a plastic baggie with some silver luster dust. Gently shake the bag and voila, beautiful silver pearls. After you've made the pearls, move on to the heart pendant. Cut out a pink heart and brush it with water and sprinkle with white disco dust. She needs a flower in her hair. Roll out a thin piece of fondant and cut out a flower shape. Place the flower into a flower veiner. You don't have to do this step, but I think it makes the flower look a little bit more realistic. Gently pull the flower out of the veiner. Add a drop of water to the center of the flower and attach a heart sprinkle in the middle. Let's put it all together. Brush buttercream onto the back of the muzzle and press it into place. Add both of the eyes and the ears. I decided at the last minute to add some eyelashes. For the lashes, roll out a log of fondant and attach it to the eyes with water. The eyes look so much cuter now. Use more buttercream frosting to go back in and fill any gaps or places that need more fur. And then begin adding buttercream fur to the ears. We're getting closer to finishing. Pipe a line of buttercream where you'd like the necklace and begin placing pearls around the cat's neck. Add her heart pendant and finish off the necklace with a few more silver pearl sprinkles. Place the flowers into her hair and add a white log of fondant for her tail. Pipe more buttercream fur along the tail. The final detail. Break 6 pieces of thin spaghetti into the length you'd like the whiskers and push them into the muzzle. Paint the whiskers white with food coloring gel mixed with clear food-grade alcohol. This fancy feline is finished. That was so much fun and easy, right? If you make this cake or any other baked treat, be sure to share with me over on social media. Also, if you have any ideas or suggestions for me, please tell me down in the comment section below. All right, guys, I'll see you next time. I need to go eat some cake now. Bye.